Welcome to Decoded Daily. This deep dive is brought to you by Idea Data. And today we're diving into data-driven decisions. We've got a really interesting mix of sources today, from legal tech to AI and agriculture. And we're going to uncover how companies are using data to get ahead and maybe even spark some ideas for you along the way.
You know what's fascinating is that this isn't just about Silicon Valley anymore. We're seeing data-driven decision-making making waves in industries you might not expect.
Exactly. Like, take the legal field, for example. This JD Super article highlights how legal departments are struggling to make the most of their data. I mean, think about all the contracts, agreements, and legal documents they handle. Wouldn't data help make those processes way more efficient?
Absolutely. Imagine being able to analyze past contracts to spot potential risks in future negotiations, or using data to speed up the contract review process itself. We're talking about potentially saving tons of time and money.
Okay, that makes sense for big legal departments, but what about smaller businesses?
That's where things get really interesting. This Yahoo Finance article caught my eye. It's about a company called Parrot Social that's developed a tool specifically for small businesses in the food and beverage industry. They're making data analysis affordable and actionable for the little guys.
So it's like they're leveling the playing field, giving smaller companies access to the same kind of insights that big corporations have. That's huge.
Exactly, and it's a trend we're seeing across industries. Sophisticated tools are no longer exclusive to large enterprises.
Now, switching gears a bit, let's talk about logistics. This article from Talking Logistics really surprised me. It focuses on real-time analysis in supply chains. And it turns out that companies are losing serious money by not being data-driven in this area.
Yeah, what we're seeing here is a shift towards what's called predictive logistics. It's becoming less of a nice-to-have and more of a must-have. Companies that can anticipate disruptions, optimize routes, and manage inventory efficiently are the ones who will come out on top.
So if you're running a business and you're not using data to make your supply chain smarter, you're basically leaving money on the table.
That's exactly right. And those costs can add up quickly. Delays, stockouts, wasted resources, it all impacts the bottom line.
Speaking of real-world applications, this Microsoft blog post showcases some incredible examples of businesses using AI to transform their operations. They don't name the companies, but one case study really caught my attention. It's about a financial institution using AI to personalize customer interactions and detect fraud in real time. I mean, talk about efficiency.
That's a great example of how AI is moving beyond the hype and into practical solutions. We're seeing this trend across industries. AI is no longer just a buzzword. It's a tool that businesses are using to solve real-world problems and gain a competitive edge. This opens up amazing opportunities for startups to support data-driven and sustainable farming. Imagine AI optimizing crop yields, reducing water usage, and minimizing the environmental impact of agriculture. It could be a game changer for food security and sustainability globally.
So we've seen how data is transforming everything from legal operations to agriculture and empowering small businesses. What does this all mean for our listeners?
It means understanding and leveraging data is no longer optional. It's essential for success in today's business landscape. And there are opportunities everywhere if you know where to look.
And staying ahead of the curve when it comes to data and technology is crucial. It's a continuous learning process. It's really amazing how we're seeing the impact of data in practically every industry, even construction. This Trimble announcement about their 2024 Construction Innovation Award winners really highlights that.
Absolutely. Hensel Phelps, a global construction company, won the Data-Driven Decision-Making Award. And BizWest reported on how they're using Trimble's technology to make informed decisions with data.
It's a clear sign that even industries we don't always think of as tech-savvy are adopting data-driven approaches.
And think about the potential cost savings and efficiency gains in an industry like construction. It's massive.
Speaking of unexpected applications, did you see the Yahoo Sports article about Brighton's football club? They're apparently ditching traditional scouting methods and relying more on data to recruit players.
That's a bold move, especially considering how much emotion is involved in sports. But it makes you wonder, what kind of insights can data reveal that human scouts might miss?
It really underscores how data can provide a level of objectivity that's hard to achieve with human observation alone.
It'll be interesting to see if other clubs follow suit and how it affects their performance on the field.
Now let's talk about something a bit different: supply chain transparency. This Junior Mining Network article about MineHub Technologies caught my attention. Their Assay Exchange dashboard is designed to revolutionize mineral supply chains.
By providing stakeholders with real-time data on mineral assays, it can lead to more responsible sourcing decisions.
And it's not just about the technology itself.
Did you see the University of Calgary article about Ohai Ahmed's research? He's using data to help bridge employment gaps for autistic Canadians.
It's a perfect example of how data can be used to not only improve business operations, but also to create a positive social impact.
It shows that data-driven approaches have the potential to address some of the most pressing challenges we face as a society.
We've talked about AI in finance and agriculture, but it's also making waves in the automotive industry. This Just Auto article really emphasizes the importance of sales intelligence in such a competitive sector.
It's no longer enough for car companies to just build great cars. They need to understand market trends, customer preferences, and competitor strategies. And data is the key to unlocking those insights.
Absolutely. Data-driven insights can help companies make better decisions about everything from product development to marketing campaigns.
And then there's the whole world of Industry 5.0. This RTN's article highlights the human-centric advantages of this new industrial revolution.
It's all about collaboration between humans and machines, leveraging data to empower decision makers at all levels. It's fascinating to think about how this will shape the future of work.
Speaking of shaping the future, even corporate social responsibility is getting a data-driven makeover. These 3BL Media articles discuss CSR Hub's new alliance with NAEM.
This partnership is all about giving businesses the tools they need to make data-driven decisions related to environmental, social, and governance factors.
It's really encouraging to see data being used to promote responsible business practices.
And embracing data-driven approaches can lead to increased efficiency, better decisions, and ultimately, a real competitive edge in today's fast-paced market.
But it's not just about the technology. It's about investing in your people, fostering a data-driven culture, and being mindful of data usage.
Let's zoom in on a few areas where it's making a particularly big impact, like healthcare, for example. This Stock Titan article about BondVet really caught my eye.
They're using data technology from a company called Dono to stay ahead of the curve in the veterinary industry. It's fascinating how they're using data analytics to improve patient care and operational efficiency.
It just goes to show that data-driven insights can be applied to almost any aspect of a business, even taking care of our furry friends.
And while we're talking about improving businesses, the hospitality industry is undergoing a data revolution of its own. This Hospitality Met article by Paul Rantilla really dives into the future of hotel budgeting and upselling through automation and data.
It's amazing to think that hotels can use data to personalize guest experiences, optimize pricing strategies, and even streamline those tedious budgeting processes.
It's a prime example of how data can drive both customer satisfaction and business profitability. A win-win for everyone.
Now let's shift gears to something a bit more unexpected. Security robots. This manufacturing business technology article explores how generative AI is being used to make these robots more human.
It's incredible how AI is enhancing the capabilities of autonomous security robots, enabling them to better understand and respond to their surroundings.
It makes you think about the potential implications for safety and security in all sorts of settings.
Absolutely. And then there's the field of livestock welfare. This OpenGov Asia article highlights an AI solution being used in Australia for livestock monitoring.
Data and technology can be harnessed to improve the lives of animals.
This AI solution can help farmers detect early signs of illness or distress in their livestock, allowing them to intervene quickly and ensure better animal welfare. As we wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that data is more than just a buzzword. It's a fundamental force shaping the future of industries across the globe.
From agriculture and healthcare to hospitality and security, data is empowering businesses to work smarter, make more informed decisions, and create a positive impact on the world around us.
The key takeaway here is that embracing data-driven approaches is no longer optional. It's essential for any organization that wants to thrive in the years to come.
So whether you're a seasoned data scientist or just beginning to explore the power of data, now is the time to dive in and unlock its potential.
Continuous learning and adaptation are crucial in this rapidly evolving landscape.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the data revolution.